Hey, it's Miss Cool. Just got off the treadmill. I wanted to talk a little bit about a few things. What's going on at the border? You know, is everybody pretty happy with 8,000 children coming in that don't even have parents? That's blowing my mind. First of all, um, they finally let some cameras in there. It's very sad. I think all the countries should get together and do Project Mexico or Project Border, Project something. People need to get together and help these children and families. It's ridiculous. I mean, obviously we need a team, right? It's almost like putting a shoe that's too small on a big giant. They need to bump it up. Everybody help. Do what they can do for these folks. And it needs to be resolved. And just seems like there's only effort on the U.S., you know? Of course, I'm not a historian, and I don't know a lot about history and what's really happening. But I do see that we could use some help. And that would bring people together, wouldn't it? If they're working together, like one country says, hey, we'll help out, we'll send in some of us Perry dudes, and they can help build, some places and reconstruct a lot of housing and educate. And if Biden and Harris think that people have forgotten about their Green New Deal and, making windmills and, changing up and doing engineering for, solar panels, nobody's forgotten that and what's happening with that. So that's a wake-up call. What's going on with that? You shot down the Keystone, which is all good, but now what you got? A lot of people without work? Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? That's why they got an appetizer. Kind of get your hunger on. Like that money. Like that grind. Like to provide. Like to work. Like to be an American. So, Biden, you kind of failed on that and a lot of other things. And though I love President Trump, I am looking for some good in you. Haven't seen it yet. I don't know what the hell's going on. All I know is when they make fun of Biden falling down on stairs and different things, it's not real funny to me. I just want to let everybody know I don't find that hysterical. What I do find funny is when they're showing Vice President Harris laughing over everything. I mean, she's just got this laugh that they had a psychiatrist on that said that people that laugh like that, when they're asked serious questions that they're not prepared to answer, they come off with this like really strong hysterical laugh. Now, as a kid, my mom and them always said sometimes people during tragedies and accidents, they'll, stand at an accident and just laugh. It's because they're afraid. Anyway, back to how people handle things and react to the border problem. I don't know. The coronavirus is going along pretty good. I got my first shot, and I'm thankful. But hey, let's try to love one another and pray for other countries to step up and help the United States with this huge crisis that's happening at the border. I mean, everybody could help, and wouldn't that be like a holding hands, bonding, reconstructive, so to speak, heart, like coming together like they claimed that they were going to do? That would be great. Everybody do what you can do to help Mexico, the border coming into the United States of America, because we're going to let our pride down and say, would you like to help? Because if you help, we could reunite and we could be, one world, all brothers and sisters with different color skin, helping one another. Seems to be there's a huge emergency there, and it's out of control, and there is an answer. We need help. But, of course, Biden just fired one of the biggest dudes down there on the border. He don't have a job. He's worked 36 or was it 40 years on the border helping and doing what he can do. Well, he don't have a job either, so I don't know what's going on with Biden. I think that they should do a physical because they do it on all presidents and find out really what's going on with his state of mind if he can't handle this job as, the chief and, they need to get somebody in there. Unfortunately, I don't think it's Harris either, but she's already there. It's like, what's going on, It's really sad state of affairs, but it could be better if people just kind of ask for help. Help, everybody. Dear Lord, please send some other countries over to the border and help us. And send somebody for Biden. President Biden needs help. He needs to be talked to. He needs to get off his ass, actually, and go down there and see what's up. I know a lot of people have. I know Trump's going down there. He's not going to race, like he said, but he is going to show up because they've invited him to come. And if people are saying, well, we don't think Trump should be around doing anything political, it's like, really? Biden and, let's see, Michelle and Obama and Clinton, Hillary, all of them are always on the backdrop, front stage, around the corner and coming in with books and everything else. So, yeah, my President Trump has something to say. And he's not ousted on my Twitter, because my Twitter's my heart. He's not ousted on my Twitter. I'd buy his book and read it any day. And just who they are. I just really dig them, love them. That's an old school word. And I think they're good people. And I think that him not even taking his salary for the 4 years he was our president speaks volumes. So God bless you. It's Miss Cool saying I just got done with my workout. And let's all pray for the border and Biden. And all the dudes that got fired, you know, from their Keystone Piping. Those were careers. They weren't just like anybody's. They're somebody's. And I'm thinking about you today. Later.